In a world where darkness ruled and gods of death controlled the underworld, two brave brothers set out to face the impossible. Their names were Ixkin and Balam, the hero twins who dared to outsmart the gods of Xibalba. Long ago, the gods of death ruled a place called Xibalba, the underworld. Xibalba was filled with traps, dangers, and challenges meant to break anyone who dared to enter. But the gods never expected Ixkin and Balam. These two fearless brothers were born with special gifts. They had sharp minds and strong hearts. When their father, a great warrior, was killed by the gods of Xibalba, the twins vowed to seek revenge. They wanted to prove that no one could escape the tricks of the gods. The brothers journeyed deep into the jungle, where the path to Xibalba was hidden. With only their courage and wisdom, they stepped into the darkness of the underworld, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The gods of Xibalba were powerful, and they loved to test those who entered their realm. The first trial was the dark house. The room was filled with shadows that swallowed everything. The air felt heavy, and the twins could almost feel the presence of death itself. They were told that to survive, they had to face their worst fears. But Ixkin and Balam didn't panic. They were clever, and they knew fear was just a trick. Together, they outsmarted the shadows, finding their way through easily. The gods of Xibalba watched in shock. How could anyone escape the dark house unscathed? Next came the cold house, a place where the freezing winds froze the soul. The brothers were given no warmth, only cold winds that cut through them like knives. But instead of shivering in fear, they used their minds. They stayed close to each other and fought off the cold together. Then came the jaguar house, where fierce, dangerous jaguars lurked. Balam, the stronger of the two, used his speed and agility to outsmart the jaguars. He led them into a trap and turned the danger back on the gods. Each time the gods tried to kill them, Ixkin and Balam grew more clever. They used their brains and teamwork to defeat every trial, never showing fear. After surviving all the challenges, the gods of Xibalba decided to give the twins their final test, a game of ball. The twins knew this game was impossible to win, and the gods had rigged it. But instead of playing by the rules, they decided to play their own game. Ixkin and Balam pretended to lose, letting the gods think they had won. But just as the gods celebrated their victory, the twins jumped up, revealing they had tricked them. The twins had won the game in secret and defeated the gods of Xibalba. With the gods defeated and Xibalba in chaos, the twins made their escape. As they walked out into the light, they were no longer just two mortal boys. They had become legends, the heroes who outsmarted death itself. The gods of Xibalba, stunned and powerless, could do nothing to stop them. Ixkin and Balam had triumphed. And so, the hero twins returned to the land of the living, their names forever remembered as symbols of courage, cleverness, and the power of never giving up. Their story would be told for generations, reminding everyone that no darkness is too great and no god too powerful to defeat. Ixkin and Balam had tricked the gods of death, and their legend lived on forever.